Welcome to another stream of Final Fantasy 16. I'm Kage, and you're tuned in to Kage no Reis. Be sure to check out my YouTube channel as well. It's called Kage no Gamer. It's the same as my Twitch handle. Just replace the last 5 characters with the word game. And let's continue. Hopefully we can progress much further after this.
Otto, Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The Lancer and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's, and only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
I never noticed these chains before. It's weird.
I was a young man when last I walked this path.
So the uncle will be fighting with us, I guess.
There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Okay. Sorry guys. Got distracted for a bit.
destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Welcome well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands. Many years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
Thanks, Gal.
Who do you think those soldiers were in the end?
So, Lord Cook has finally made his move.
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Let's see what the uncle can do. Yeah. Let's fight a few items. That's 251. Not so bad. I think I can level up a bit here. Just one more. Oh.
Let's go.
Faster!
Look, there. Those are ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Luda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that, then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal?
Would you rather be my squire?
Joshua is here. Joshua is also here. Oh crap, Joshua is also here.
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
That was such a nice cinematic approach, right? The girl who took their orders, delivering food upstairs, and then eventually seeing Joshua. Will she see Clive and tell Joshua? Oh, there's the girl delivering the ale now. Being a game director is also not easy.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead's skin, I'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you!
Uncle?
Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two.
Come on.
Friend.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Friend. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
It's the outlaw. Take him.
Try it. Nice try. Too slow.
Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
Farewell.
Ah, just enough for a level up.
For your trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Clive?
Yes,
What
Joshua
is it
never
now?
liked eating the vegetables.
It's nothing. Let's go.
You need
Well,
him
we
soon enough.
didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
Oops, looks like there are more of them already.
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
It's not about
By
that.
guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means, the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamel is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Well, it's not like we've got a reason to. Whatever this emergency is, they've shut down the whole mine.
Light it, for Gilbert's sake. You're a bearer.
Anything I can help you with, travelers? Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No, I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Oh, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience, believe you me.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
Can I help you? Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask further. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly. Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furder knows.
Hanging lanterns, kick the darkness from your door.
Excuse me. Are you Furder?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the Desert Hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the Bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around?
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it. This one. Over here! You're finished! It's over! Get him! Get him!
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Furder?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
The most fragrant herbs and spices.
The finest fabric.
Is this the place?
Lubor's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Delamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it. Lubor, Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second?
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart.
This guy, Jake,
Why, you ask?
I think,
Because
must
they
be
get
interested in
me
playing.
what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff!
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you!
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle. I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil. Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other.
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang, for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard. The men on the rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well...
The juiciest meat from greens-fed birds. One bite and you'll be begging for more.
You wouldn't believe how much he gave.
What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
Mm-hmm. Which sword are you talking about?
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the rock and the...
You have...
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking.
Which bread is she
Pockets
talking
deeper than
about?
Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you?
Do you think needed to a silken soft?
Take a sniff, good sir. You'll bleed us.
A deposit?
Excuse...
You've heard?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last... And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
My carpets have pride of place in Castle Dasbog. You two can live like a...
What was all that crashing and banging about before?
It's you. What do you want? Haven't you...
I'm looking for my pal.
The gentleman who was with you?
Thank you. Huh?
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle? Care to explain what...
Fate, my boy. One cannot... And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I had no luck, of course, but my uncharacteristic indiscretion. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I...
So the pearl...
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the But enough about my little act of
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard, I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then. Just as you were, and put an end to the trouble loop.
Ha! That preening popinjay. It just goes to show, one should never underestimate a Rosfield. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support, if things turn sour.
Of course.
was all that crashing and banging about before?
The finest fabrics! Fresh
I'll take it from here.
Oh, I hope the uncle doesn't die.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem. My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both!
Uncle! I'm just getting warmed up! Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon. It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Of all the... Ugh!
Here, wear this. Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Omia los Delan. Tuisa Achilles.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive? So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold. Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
You wish to talk? I'm honored. How very fitting. Of course, there's simply no other way. Ours is a At
At least they did.
So... you and I... what? Alas... still... don't be a stranger.
I've never even forged a button. Perhaps Forge Master...
I wouldn't put it past him.
Oh, sorry. I'm Sava, Master, soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit. I don't suppose you...
I'm afraid not.
Never mind.
I could give you a hand if I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been.
I'd be a...
So...
Good question. If I'm honest. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind.
The way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving. We need information.
You're right. Now, who does... There's plenty of folk in Dallas. There's the butcher. Of course, they're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of the... All right. I'll talk to every cook I can find.
All right.
Let's hope there's someone...
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I'd better get to it.
It would make
The most fragrant herbs and spices.
Welcome.
A question. I need to know what
You a blacksmith or something?
Something.
Fair enough. First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block.
So a knife that stays sharp.
Made from the stoutest stoneware. Everything I've worked for. No matter...
Are you all right?
The baths are closed. On second thought,
That depends on the...
I'd have you save my business. I've no doubt that my woes stem from... But I can't go and investigate for fear. I'm bound to these baths in...
All right.
Wonderful. Leave the market by the south gate. The smell of sulphur. These baths are all that keep my livelihood.
Just look at the detail. Ha! They've opened the gate.
Lubor was true to his word.
I know at least.
Yeah, but...
Kneaded to a silken softness, like eating a cloud with a crust.
Yes, my carpets have bright...
Is it true what I'm hearing? That the men of the rock are
You
parting
too
off-
can live like a lord.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven. Here, have a taste. Kneaded to a silken softness, like eating a cloud with a crust.
Plates and pots! Bowls and basins!
I'll be asking for you again, my sweet.
A 1,000 gil for a measly bunch of...
You can't even fill my cup.
Where's the other one? Okay, I missed it.
Wheat incense. Wax candle.
Where? I passed it already.
The baths are, closed for scrubbing. Please bear with us a little longer.
Silver platters, just like they eat off in Castle Dasmore. Made from the stoutest stoneware. Won't chip, won't crack, no matter...
Look, Father.
This
Water.
town is truly blessed. The bustling markets, the healing waters.
Where is this other one?
And all under the watchful eye of Lord Cooker, who stands ready to crush any threat that might face us.
I guess probably upstairs. Is there here that I could take? Maybe that's why I can't find it.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Take a sniff,
It
good
would
sir.
make a
The
finest fabric.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
You're going to drink my pockets?
I need to drink.
Fucking men of the wrong. Anytime.
If you can't even fill my cup.
Plates and pots, bowls and basins.
Where is it? Damn it.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
So, you use a knife, don't you?
Where?
You're going to drink? I need to drink.
My carpets have pride of place in
The most fragrant herbs and spices.
Kneaded to a silken softness, like eating a cloud with a dust.
Just look at the detail, the craftsmanship. You're looking at hanging lanterns. Keep the darkness from your door.
Made from the stoutest stoneware. Won't chip, won't crack, no matter how rocky the road.
Damn.
I'll be asking for you again, my sweet.
Then see that you stay a little longer next time.
I can't find it. Wait.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven. Here, have a taste.
It would make
The
a
finest
fine
fabrics,
gift for your
fresh from the
beloved.
capital.
She'll look at you in quite a different light, I'm sure.
Kneaded to a silken softness, like eating a cloud with a
Plates and pots! Bowls and...
Oh, this one. This the guy? God damn.
What is it? Sorry.
Hunter.
I have a question.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Your knife snaps every time you use it. You'll be...
Thank you.
All business.
So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
Silver platters, just like they eat off in Castle Dasbog.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Take a sniff, good sir.
So, you learn anything?
Only that a blade should be durable and stay sharp.
All the cook said was that he needs his knife too heavy and...
So we're no better off than perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with it. But that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he'd shoot no.
No doubt you're right. I have to make a stop.
Agreed.
Right. Trouble is, it's either durable or it's light, meaning someone is going to be disappointed.
Is there no one else you can turn?
The other, a merchant. A fate? I bet she'd know it.
My carpets have bright. Yes, they're quite soft.
Kneaded to a silken softness.
Sweet incense.
Finally,
Are you looking for something in particular? Go with Gilbert.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
I've got a crystal. So long as we stay out of the Deadlands, we'll be all right.
Ah, I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Tolmeki and Walud are allies, and as you have seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. A man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest. I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
Good girl.
Faster! Come on, girl, the gate's open now.
What the hell are they?
By the flames. That explains the heat. Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
This is no good.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
The finest
Take a sniff, good sir.
Kneaded to a silken softness.
Plates and pots!
There he is.
Bowls and basins!
Man, I was hoping we'd be... The baths grow more bearable by the moment.
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this.
Not what I expected, that's...
You tell her fine. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures may... But I burdened you with my worries enough already. Right. It's high time I got back to work with a little...
Made from the stoutest stoneware. Won't chip, won't crack, no matter how rocky the road. Plates and pots, bowls and basins.
Sweet incense. What? Candle.
Well, I can make our way back.
Are you looking for something in particular? Go with Gilbert.
Silver platters, made from the stoutest stoneware.
Fresh bread.
Night
warm
meat
from
and
the
dark.
oven.
It would make a fine gift.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
Who do you think those soldiers were?
luck?
Well, I asked her.
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master, they're just not that fine. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, but adamantite ore is unique to Ash.
And it's
unique to... Are there any materials unique to Dalamil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it. Make it lighter.
What are you getting at?
You said the Lubor trained you to work iron, but he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his...
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone. Folk first settled Dalamil to get at a mineral, and if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell! I don't suppose you know that...
It's hardly my speciality, but...
Looks like I've got some learning, Clive. I hate...
Limestone. Besides...
You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terraces. The place is...
Then I suppose I'll...
Right you are. So, do you crush...
This is no good.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
The finest fabric!
Take a sniff, good sir.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Made from the stoutest stoneware. Sweet incense.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
One rock looks a lot like another. But hopefully this is what Sava needs.
Finally, we're here.
Silver platters. Plates and pots. Bowls and...
Needed to a
Light meat
silken
and dark.
softness.
Fresh, yes, they're quite carpets have pride of place in...
What a...
You and that merchant boat, she's got quite... Now, time to see... A knife full...
It's a fine-looking... That sounds like...
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalamil?
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that? The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dalamil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number 1 in any business, Sava. Know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable. But only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
I will. Thank you. I was wondering, what would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
There goes a master, all right.
It looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalamil had nothing to do with limestone or anything much at all. Meaning, I had you run around for no good reason.
You've passed your test. That's all that matters. You'll have a forge of your own in no time.
And when I do, I'll craft you the finest carving knife you have ever seen.
I hear you and the Master are working together now. Glad to have you on board.
The finest fabrics!
Fresh bread, warm from the oven. Here.
Made from the stoutest stoneware. Just look at the hanging lanterns. Keep it up.
Well, we can make our way past them.
Are you looking for something in particular? My thanks. Here you are. Thank you for your custom.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
Oh, wait. Yeah, okay. Let's do it.
There it is. Drake's Fang.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize. After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
Hello to the person who's watching.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet. You can regale me too, Torgal.
I'm coming for you, Kupka.
We have artificial hands.
Fuck! Why do they still hurt? What has that gutter rat done to me? Out of my sight, witch! I'll kill you, Rosfield! I'll rip out your heart! I'll tear you limb from limb!
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
He sought to humiliate me. Me! If you hadn't interfered, he would be dead!
You truly believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued?
Titan would have ground him into dust!
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather, you did.
You mock me, Harbert.
Do you see, Hugo? You are weak.
Fuck!
But so long as that fire burns within you, there is still hope. There may yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
Tell me, what must I do? Please, I'll do anything. Just tell me.
The heart.
What of it?
A Mother Crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation. Perhaps you could take advantage of that. Of course, the crystal would not yield her blessing to any ordinary man. But then, you are no ordinary man, are you, Hugo? Clive Rosfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon. Like Benedicta Harmon. She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
She did. Benedicta. Benedict. I'll do it. My love. I'll avenge you.
Run along now, Hugo. You need only follow the light. Muthos is here. Very well, it shall be so. You may leave everything to me, Your Majesty.
Why do they call him Mythos, I wonder? I guess we'll be in for another icon versus icon fight later. What the hell? These are orcs, I guess.
Orcs. Did the royalists bring them from Ash? Are the beastmen part of the Waluda army now? How the hell did that happen?
Can I sneak past these?
They spotted us. With me, It's over.
Just checking. There's a box here.
Taken over the entire mine. So much for the men of the Rock. Dalmekia's finest.
Did I come from here? Yes, I did. Checking if there's a box. for the buff.
Animals. You should never have left Ash.
Over here! Go! It's over.
Won't be going any further this way.
Okay. It's a boss fight. Yep.
I won't be sneaking past this one. How did it get in here?
Oh.
That's all ready. Nice try. Too slow.
I've heard talk. To me, boy.
I needed that. Nice try. That's better.
flames. Come on, Torgal.
Kupka never did do things by halves. As if taking the Mother Crystal for his own wasn't enough. He had to build his castle in it.
Let the trial begin.
What the hell?
With me, Torgal.
Let's try.
Yes, level up.
Seems we're expected.
So this is the power of Muthos.
Did the orcs do this too? More of them. Get him!
Go to
Yes.
Go to
What the hell is going on? Are these things here for me? Or for him? All right.
this one.
First orcs, now these nightmares. Is this your doing, Ultima?
Guess we just recharge here.
I can't go on. You've been busy, Kupka. But where did you go? The heart. He's in the sanctuary. I can feel it. Come on, Torgal. Just what I needed. Get him! Over here! Nice try. Enough! Nice more! Stay down! Too slow. And another! Nice more! Nice try. This one. Over here! It's over! That had better be the last of them.
Benedicta, my everything. I've missed you so much. Kuka! I swear to you, my love, we will never be parted again.
What's wrong with him?
Having a delusion.
Victor! I'll kill you, Roswell!
Oh shit, he's priming. Not now. Come on. Find him. You've done this before. You can do it again. Let the flames burn within you. No. Let them burn without.
Come to me, Ifrit!
trick. But if you can do it, then so could I! Let's give this a try. Not bad. God help me. It's do or die! I'm coming, Kuka!
Dead. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to stop here. I'll stream again later. Okay, thank you.